everyone, and welcome back to IOSnap. In this video, we will discuss the process that is used to switch between purchaser and producer prices. In the future, this will be a function that is included in IOSnap, but until then, this video will walk a new user through the steps using Excel. The purchaser price is the amount payable by the purchaser. This includes trade margins realized by wholesalers and retailers, their output, as well as transport margins, that is, any transport charges paid separately by the purchaser. To convert from producer prices to purchaser prices, first you'll need to download the BEA's Margins After Redefinitions table. It can be found in the underlying estimates sections of the BEA's website under the Industry tab, and there it is right there. Once you do that, then you need to identify the sector you are working on. In our case, we're going to use fabricated metal products. Next, you need to calculate the percentage of purchaser's value that producer's value, transportation costs, wholesale and retail trade account for, and this is coming from the margins file. So we'll do that right here. And there you have it. Now, we can divide our producer's value by the percentage we calculated for producer's value in the margins table, and that's going to be our new purchaser's value. And there you have it. Now, we're not done yet. Then we simply need to multiply the new purchaser's value that we just calculated by the percentages for transportation costs, wholesale, and retail trade. And let's make that constant. And drag it back. There we go. Now, you would subtract these values from the corresponding margin sector, and that would complete your transformation for this particular sector, fabricated metal products. The flip side of that is producer prices. Producer price is the amount receivable by the producer, inclusive of taxes on products, etc. To convert from purchaser price to producer prices, you'll still need the BEA's Margins After Redefinitions table. Then find the appropriate commodity or industry. In our case, we're still working with fabricated metal products. Let's move this over one so you can see. There you go. And we'll drag that out over there. And then we're still going to need to calculate the percentage again from the given table. So I'll just drag this out, and there's our percentages. Now, all we need to do in this case is simply multiply the purchaser's value that we have by the four subcategories percentages. So we've got producer's value, transportation costs, wholesale, and retail trade. So all we're going to do is we're going to multiply our given purchaser's value times the percentages we calculated. Make that constant. And drag it back. There we go. Now, we're not done yet, so here is our new producer value, but now we have these new values for transportation costs, wholesale, and retail trade. Then you would sum these margins and attribute them to their corresponding margins sector. So 256 additional goes to the transportation sector, 1,191 goes to wholesale, and then 60 goes to retail. Now, once again, these functions will be incorporated into IOSnap for future versions. And when we do our full run-through, one thing we're going to have to do is convert from purchaser to producer prices, which that will be our next video in our series, a full run-through of IOSnap.